Hello everyone, we are at the ancient lands of Belleville, but not at the dam this time. We're at Lake Bellevue, and we have a crappie minnow on here, courtesy of DNS Bait Shop. But the thing is, there has been once here where I caught a ton of bass and crappie. Now, the rest of the times I came here, it's been crap. But I do believe that this is around the time that I did it, like several years ago. And because it was Labor Day that year, when I actually caught a ton of bass and crappie. So we're gonna send the little minnow out there on its quest, and hopefully it can get me a big fish. Now, I'm also gonna toss like a little woodcraft lure here, because there are some of the crappies and the bass here, they like kind of minnowish lures. So I'm using the woodcraft lure. I think like the mimic minnow one would be the best for my target, but I don't have a mimic minnow on me right now. Oh, that was a fail. That just threw my entire pole in the water. But that's okay, because it's, you know, it's not a big deal since it is, you see, it's like since it is kind of attached. So we just attach it back and then throw it again. Now bluegills will bite this too. I've caught a lot of bluegills with this particular lure. I didn't bring any worms today because I'm not really targeting the bluegills. I'm targeting the bass and the crappie, but definitely wouldn't mind a couple of extra hits. So let's just keep with this little jig and my minnow, and hopefully we get a fish. Oh, a bluegill just swiped at it. And if you've made it to this point, you like fishing videos, please like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button and tell people and share this video. You know, the more people that watch, the better videos I can make. And of course, the better videos I make, you know, the more I can travel and bring you good fishing reports. I also just got out of the hospital with probably what's gonna be like a $9,000 to $10,000 bill for 2 days. And because of that, I could definitely use some help and support. So yes, please like, subscribe, share, and watch till the end, hopefully for some big fishies. All right, let's see if we can get any fish. We might actually have a fish on this particular pole. Oh, I think I just saw it come up. I think it's a bluegill. Oh no, it is a crappie warlord. Oh, look at that. Tiny Lake Bellevue crappie. It might actually be, honestly, they all might be really close to shore. I'm not really sure. But this is not the size I'm looking for, obviously. But we did get a crappie. See you later, crappie. Boom. Oh, it jumped when it hit. But yeah, we did get a crappie. So there are definitely crappies here. But however, we are looking for a much bigger crappie. Let's get one back out there, and hopefully we'll get a much better fish. Yes, this bobber is a little big for this, but I ran out of the small ones. So yeah, you know, I'm gonna keep tossing the woodcraft jig, because if there's fish that small, they will definitely bite my woodcraft jig. It's just that I want something bigger, you know. I have 2 minnows out right now, but I want something bigger, and that crappie I think could swipe my woodcraft jig, and I could definitely get a hit. And there's definitely bluegills swiping at bait around here as well. But I'm actually a little bit surprised, because I thought realistically, oh, I got one. Oh, it's another crappie. Nice, 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 nice. See, I knew this place, it's slightly bigger. I knew this place was stacked with crappie, just kind of small ones, about the same size as Goose Lake. You could say that this particular place, woodcraft jig, folks, you could actually say that this particular place is overpopulated even, but crappie. All right, see you, crappie. All right, let's keep going with this jig, just hunting around the edge, because that's what seems works. I've caught a lot of bass around here before, but not really sure if they're hitting today. They would be biting the worms if they're actually hitting, but it's hard to say. But yeah, that was a nice catch. You know, I think there are always bluegills swiping at this, but bluegill mouths are terribly small, and usually it's really only the crappies. Oh, there's one. See, there's another one. Crap eye, baby. Crap eye. It's weird that they're not biting my bait and they're only biting this jig. Woodcraft jigs, folks. Woodcraft jigs. One of the best crappieing things you can do. I think it's getting that time of the day where they hit, or they're just hiding out on the edge all day. It's one of those two. But yeah, there you go. Another crappie. See ya. We like that. We like that. But we want bigger crappies, because those are not glorious crappies. Let's see if we can get another one. Since casting has gotten me the most of my fish here, let's continue casting. There's a lot of them here, and there's a lot of micros here, which I don't like, because that makes it hard to get the non-micros. I just don't know where the bass are, because like I know, oh, see that's chasing my lure, but this is like a 1/32 jig, so you know it catches the crappie really well. It does if they're there, and bluegills will chase it too, obviously. But you know, the fish have to be a certain size for this to work, and some of these are kind of small, honestly. Oh, look at that! Right at the water's edge. Right at the frickin' water's edge. Another crappie. Hitting them up like crazy. I wonder if there's any big ones in the sugar, honestly, up here, because I have not been able to really get that many. Like, I've been able to get a lot, but they're all kind of small. Although I have to say, these mouths should be able to take those tiny hooks I have. I didn't really even need bait today. Honestly, I didn't even really need bait today. Because this is all about this, man. It's all about this. Let's sling it out there. They're all just around the edge. I wonder if there's only in this area, or there's all like around the edge of the pond. I think I got another one. Yeah, it's tiny though. Is that a crappie or? Nah, yeah, it is a crappie. The woodcraft jigs have caught me like 60–70% of the fish today, but that's fine. Because, you know, I usually don't get too many in casting, but it's basically like tiny ones. This is probably like the most crappie stack lake I've fished this year, or maybe even ever, but I wish they would do these so like they're like a little bit bigger, definitely. Because the fish management here is definitely no good. I know there's bluegills here too, because I saw one come up and try to swipe, for sure. But they don't really seem to be too successful, because maybe like the small bluegills, their mouths are too small for this jig. But they seem to be right in front of the outhouse for whatever reason. I think the red line pole has a fish. Yes. Oh, is this bigger? Nah. Oh, it's a bass, yes. It is very, very, this pond actually does have a lot of fish, as you guys can see. But it's not very big fish. They need to manage it, add some predators, maybe a flathead, maybe some channels or something. But as you can see, this pond does actually have a decent amount of fish. First little bass of the day, largemouth. See ya. All right, man. Let's get back to launching the woodcrafts, because I know small bass will hit this as well. Got one. Oh, look at that. It's another tiny one. Man, aren't there any bigger ones? They really need to put some predators in here to get the pressure, because there's like tons of like tiny ones like this, but like nothing even like remotely close to being like semi-decent in terms of like fish. But the woodcraft lures definitely have done a good job on them. I've seen a lot more swipes than actually hookups though, because they just swipe and miss because they're so small. Yeah, basically like you just toss out here and then you just do like very slow retrace, just bounce it off the bottom a little bit, because I think a lot of them just attack from the bottom and then they swipe up. And then like they miss, because you can feel the thuds on your string, but they kind of miss a lot in terms of like fish. Something's definitely got the bobber. The rocket bobber, just lift it. Oh, look at that, it's another crappie. It's like the 10th one of the day. You could easily limit out on these, but probably not too tasty. These are, I would say, like, I mean, they're like 6 inchers. 6-inch crappies, not slabs, my friends. But you can probably limit out in like an hour. This is the most crappie-filled lake I've ever seen. But it's also some of the smallest crappies I've ever seen. I think that one's got one too. Might have gotten off. Even the tiny hooks, a lot of times they can't hook on just because of how small these fish are. Yeah, that one got off. All right, let's keep trying to catch them. Quite honestly, in terms of like fish concentration of crappie, this is probably like the most concentrated I've seen the crappies. But in terms of size, it's like basically crap size, like a lot of the other little crappie ponds I fish. And it doesn't seem to be, the bass don't seem to be gathered here today, unfortunately. But it's just crappies. So yeah, hopefully we'll get bigger ones as nightfall comes, because I've seen people pull some like 10, 11s out of here. It just looks like it's kind of rare. Looks like I got another fish over there. I'm telling you, they just need to manage it to where the fish are bigger. because they're all this size. I mean, I'm having fun catching crappie because I usually don't catch that many of them. This is like probably the 12th one or something. I'm not really sure if these are black or white crappies. They kind of look like, yeah, they kind of look like black crappies, but whatever. These are, believe it or not, these are slightly bigger than the ones at Bush. So yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm skunking. And you know, like I promised more crappie content this year, and I am delivering. So I guess I'm not mad at it, but I'd like to catch like a big 10-incher, or, well, that's not even that big, like a 12-incher or something. And like, you know, this pond is several acres. It's not like it just, you know, 10 feet wide or something. So yeah, they need to stock this pond with more bait. Doesn't seem like there's too many minnows or anything. So I might eventually move to the dock over there at night to see if there's anything, if I can just swing off the dock and basically like get things a little bit deeper. I don't think so for the most part. There was a dude over there at the dock and he didn't catch anything a while ago. So my guess is probably not. But yeah. Oh, something jilted that. Got one. Is that another one? Yeah. So, oh, this one's slightly bigger, but it's kind of thin. I think they're just all along this rock wall here, basically. Like, I guess they like the hard bottom, and there's a lot of hard bottom on this rock wall, so you can just walk along the wall and get a bunch of them. But yeah, they obviously, ow, whatever crappies they stocked in here obviously flourished, but I guess I can't say flourished because they're all this big, but you know, it's kind of fun catching them, especially if I don't catch too many crappies. I think they do want you to do catch and release, but realistically, I would say like keep a couple because there's too many of them and they're not gonna grow big if there's too many of them. They do compete with the bass for food as well. So definitely like, you wanna keep a couple for pets or whatever. Well, maybe you can't do that in Wisconsin actually, but you wanna keep a couple, you know, to eat and have like deep fry and stuff. I think that's perfectly acceptable. I'm pretty sure my minnow bait can tell there's crappies in the water because it's trying really hard to stay at the top. Oh, there's, oh, let go, let go. Another one swiped at it. I just love swiping at this. But they just, I don't know, they keep missing, man. They keep missing. It was really annoying. It was really, really annoying because they keep missing. That one? No. Oh, that's one. There's another. Oh, this one's blacker than others. I think there's both black and white crappie here. It's like the 20th one. Let's keep going. I don't know if that's, ow! Okay, yeah, it kind of fell. Dang, they're spiky too, man, they're spiky. Yeah, just walk along the rocks, cast along the side, don't fall in the water, and you're good. The water, like I said, is not super shallow, so you really don't want to fall in the water. Because falling in the water would suck. Yeah, I'm not using the big camera because I can't just like bring it over here every time I catch one of these small fish. And I know there's bass in here, but I just haven't been able to catch, except for that one today, I really haven't been able to catch. I'm just wondering if there's any bigger crappies in the middle. Because all the ones here are tiny. Oh, there's one. Every cast, I wonder if it's the same one. It kind of looks like the same one. Oh, well. So many, man, so many. Like I said, this pond needs a predator. I suggest flathead gatofish. Bro, if there were flathead gatofish in like this Belleville pond, I'd come here all the freaking time. So it's much closer to me. And the pond's probably like 20, 30 acres. So although like not the easiest catch, take it. This is the most stacked crappie pond I've ever seen. On another note, really need this Iran war to stop. Both, I mean, for the troops, but also for myself. Gas prices are still like $4, a little over $4, and I really want to drive other places, but dang, with a hospital bill and everything, I really can't, you know, just afford to go anywhere I want. If they were like back at $2.20 like they were before this thing, that would be great. So yeah, definitely hoping this stuff stops. You know, if it was like 2, 3 weeks of high gas prices, I'm good. It's been like 3 months, and it's really starting to hurt. Got one. Oh man, there's not even any bluegill here. There's all crappies here. It's pretty cool though. I mean, like I said, catching like limited on crappies within an hour and a half. I mean, I came here around, I would say 6. I think it's about 8 now, so 2 hours. But you know, I've caught like a lot of fish, probably a couple that you didn't see in this video because I didn't get all of them. But yeah, just a lot of good crappie fun if you like catching crappies. And if you want to do a deep fry on crappie, I guess it's not bad either. Just waiting for the big ones, if they exist, which they may not. Oh, okay. There we go. Thought they were cooling off, but I think I just caught all the ones on this side. And essentially just had to move down to get another one. Man, be such awesomeness if like this pond actually had slabs. What's the biggest, if you guys fish this pond, what's the biggest one you've caught in this pond in terms of crappie? I think I've caught like 9-10 inches in here before, but that was years ago. Looks like they've been overpopulated, and because they're overpopulated, they just don't really get that big anymore. So there needs to be some culling. I think all the northern pike in here are pretty much dead. It's basically just bass and crops, and it looks like the bass just stay far out and they don't really come near shore right now. Got one. I got one. I think this one's a little bigger. Nope. It's one of the smaller ones. Jeez. Yeah, all along the rock wall on this side. They might spawn towards the end of it, but I really need them to get a little bit bigger than that. Ah! Stupid spiny fish. Just trying to get this lure off. There you go. Hit the rock on the way down, but fish spiked me. Oh my God, I'm bleeding. It's fine though. It's perfectly fine. Not a big deal. All right. Yep, there's another one. Oh man. I wonder if there's like a king crappie out there somewhere, just waiting to lord over his subjects. I mean, he's out there and he's just like using his subjects to see if these are like bait or not. And honestly, like realistically, you don't need bait here at all. I should have probably just done some magnet fatheads out there for bass, because I'm getting like way more fish here, just kind of like tossing than I am on the minnows. So yeah, one of the few instances where my plastic works better than a minnow, mainly probably because it's moving and the minnow isn't like, the minnow is stationary after a while, whereas like the actual lure is kind of moving. Oh, see, the one just took a swipe at it. But if there were any like big bass here, that would be great. Oh, there you go. Micros all day long. All day long, folks. Don't think I'm gonna stay here after dark because I don't think there's a point. Bass stop hitting at dark usually, and if the big crappie aren't here now, they're probably never gonna be here because they don't exist. Oh, man, these little ones are spiny as crap though. Lost enough blood because of that intestinal bleed. Don't really need to lose any more, but a drop of blood isn't gonna hurt me. Hemoglobin levels really recovering really fast, so I guess I don't have too much to talk about. I think my bobber over there just got hit. Up, came back up. I don't really care about the bobber at this point because I got another one. Oh, boom. Look at that, man, look at that. Infinite crappie machine. Infinite crappie machine. All right, let's throw back out, baby. Let us throw back out. I believe out there is a big one. I want to believe. I want to have faith that there is a big one out there. Oh, is that another? Nope, that's a bluegill. Oh no, that's a small crappie. Smallest one of the day. Crappie. Hey, definitely don't stop biting. Definitely don't stop biting. Let's reverse this out of the mouth and get another one. Yeah, the minnows do work, but not nearly as well as just casting this thing. Woodcraft 132. Woodcraft 132, folks. That's what's getting them all. I think their activity's slightly gotten a little bit worse since like it's gotten a little darker, but come at like 6 or 7. Nah, actually I can still feel them like thump my lure They're just not like, some of them just not hooking on. Oh, there's one. Oh, it got off. See that? Not slowing down at all, man. Probably gonna be biting all night long. Barometric pressure is not even that. Oh, see, you guys don't have to wait too much for action here on the crappie. I didn't know there were so many of them in this lake. Oh, oops, that's fine. We don't need to see another 3-incher. Just want one big one, and then I will be satisfied. One big one. All right, I fished for like an hour and a half more at 9:30 now. Caught like 30, 40 more crappie, but they're all like this big. Yeah, I think the biggest one was like 6 inches. But, you know, if you want to make a fry out of like 25 of them, I suppose that's a meal. But anyways, they say this pond, they encourage you to catch and release. But seeing how many there are and the size of them, they're definitely stunted in terms of growth. And there's too many of them. And I don't think there's enough bait to actually like support all of them. So I would actually say, I would definitely say keep a couple of them, thin out the population a little bit so they can actually get big, or you need to essentially dump a lot of minnows in here to actually have like feed so they can actually grow big. So yeah, that is Lake Belleville, the most stacked crappie pond I have ever fished. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. And yeah, check out my other Wisconsin fishing videos over there in the upper left-hand corner. I will see you again next time.